Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. How do you guys hear me? 4 minutes, 50 seconds till we get started. Grab a drink. Get ready to party. Let's go.
International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill.
3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 minute and 30 second warning. Smash that like, grab something to sip on, and let's get ready for action. Don't forget all the channel music you can find on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Just search International Stackers, the artist. Enjoy it. Do the crab dance when you're driving to work. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend it. Let's go.
Chasing that mill.
2 minutes and 30 second warning. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure.
Who in chat's got diamond claws? Put diamond claws in chat if you've got them. We're going to get started here in 2 minutes. Smash that like button. I've got late breaking news for y'all, updates for y'all. We're going to watch the market open here. What's going to happen? Are we going up, Team Green? Or are we going down, Team Red? Let me know. Yes! Let's go! Who wants it all? 1 minute and 30 seconds till we're live. Smash that like button if you're ready. We're gonna jump right into it. Let's go. Yes. One minute warning. Smash like, share the stream. 1 minute more warning.
International stacker, he's our guy. Gold and silver is the key.
Come on.
Dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
We're gonna do the old school intro. We're going to do the old school intro today. Here we go.
Dance with me. One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Chickens litter the street, and because it's under 55 degrees right now, iguanas are literally dropping from trees. Where are you at in the world? What are you sipping on, and how cold is it where you're at? Because if you're in the United States right now, you may be cold, but also other places of the world. So let's see where you guys are at, how cold it is. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. We were just in Prague. We were just in Poland. The next stop, I think, is going to be Australia, guys. And if I do Australia, you know I got to do New Zealand. Here's the situation. We are at 61,447 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 53 more until the next big show. We're going to talk silver. We're going to talk gold. The markets are opening back up here in 9 minutes. We're going to see these charts start to move again. The Shanghai Futures Exchange has been flatlined all day. Totally restricted trading. So if you're in the medical field, you would call that asystole. That's not even pulseless electrical activity. That is straight up flatline. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to my channel, I give away silver and gold all the time. I'm giving away right now 25 ounces of silver, pounds, literal pounds of copper, and some gold. So I'm going to drop a link in chat right now. Enter the mega GA here. GA is short for giveaway. So if you want to enter it, you got to be subscribed, and I'm dropping the link in chat for you to enter. And shout out to Designs by JVL, been a member for over 2 months, saying Trenton, Michigan, drinking a dew, 22 here in Trenton. Wow. So 4 degrees in the UK from David. So far, 4 degrees in the UK has it winning here. Where are the bankers keeping their trillions in cash? Somewhere we're going to find it. So we're going to cover news. A lot of news is happening today. Make sure you follow me at X, previously known as Twitter, at Intl-Stacker. But we're going to be watching the silver open here, the gold open. I don't think we're going to stay open for the Asian market, because I don't even know if the Asian market's going to open. Guys, they suspended or limited trading on Friday. Sunday evening session, they suspended trading. Today we started to trade, but we immediately gapped down. We hit their limit, and they suspended it. It's still technically trading, but it's completely controlled right now. You can only buy, from what I've heard. So it's completely controlled right now. Tony Phoenix, member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Happy Groundhog's Day. Wow, guys, it's Groundhog's Day. That's crazy. So we're going to see what's going on here. But again, yeah, make sure you enter the Mega Guy. You got to be subscribed if you want free silver, free gold, free copper. And don't forget these crab bags here. I have everything between 1 to 7 ounces of silver in them. I'm going to be giving these all the way live on the stream. So you got to enter the Mega Guy. We're going to talk news like the COMEX selling and covering all their shorts at almost the bottom. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about banks literally failing, like the Metropolitan Capital Bank and Trust in Chicago. And there's rumors out there swirling around. I have nothing to legitimize it, but there's rumors it's because they were horribly short in silver and gold. We're going to talk about the COMEX. Some call it the CRIMEX. Oh, wow. And Eddie, -7 degrees Celsius in Ontario, Canada. We're going to talk about FOMO when that's coming. I was busting a scammer earlier. Joshua Hetrick on X had a scammer trying to thirst trap him, and I looked it up and found the scammer, reported it, and busted her scam. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff here. Let's first go here and see what you guys are saying. Colt saying IS is live right now. Thank you so much for putting that out there. We're putting an F in chat for the bankers on some other posts. Guys, you got to make sure you're following me here on X. All kinds of news and information we put out there. And as a matter of fact, we're up to 1,800 people, but only 55 likes away from 400. I know we could do that. And the Happy Hawaiian. Whoa. Thank you, Pat JMD. Big shout to Pat JMD. Gifted International Stacker membership. That went to Marty. Marty Plays. Congratulations. And all channel members, I will be doing a channel member only live stream at the end of this live stream. It's called the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. So I will be seeing all the channel members in that. And again, a big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members on the channel. Really appreciate the support. Who in chat has Diamond Claws? We have a lot of fun here on this channel. Not only do I cover the news, not only do I cover charts and the market's opening in 4 minutes and 40 seconds, but we literally travel the world and you guys get to help direct it. You guys tell me where to go. If I can go, I'll go. You guys tell me what to do. And it wasn't that long ago. We were at the Great Pyramids of Giza and you all told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshesam here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
We have a lot of fun on this channel, but not as much fun as the bankers have been having lately. But actually, they're not having fun because we've had multiple attacks all day long. Attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, prolonged attack 4, and none of them are working. But the great news from last night is we actually covered, we filled this last gap that I had identified between 72.83 and 73.32. And the bankers are not happy right now. Poor Mortimer keeps having chest pain on this channel. But we were fighting all day long, crab walking near the end. That's why I pushed this live stream an hour later, because I think market open here is going to be a lot more eventful than just crab walking like that. But we closed the market at $79.31. The all-time high of... that was the all-time high a month ago. That was the all-time high. And silver futures closed at 79.26. Oh, wow. Wow. That's the first alert of the stream. We closed in backwardation. That's when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That signals instability in the system, a tightness in the big bullion banks. People want silver now. It's like JG Wentworth. It's my money and I want it now, but they want their silver now. But the gold to silver ratio crab walked all day today. We're at 58.83 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from market open. So let's cover some news real quick. The Happy Hawaiian saying if silver was viewed by investors in a monetary metal equal or opposite to gold, it would be $300 an ounce. If it was purely industrial, it would be $30 an ounce. We're the murky middle at 80, and I think there's plenty of monetary demand to still come into this metal. I totally agree, especially with how much the price has increased on gold. Silver's a lot easier for people to get exposure to, right? Salam saying a lot of repeat hits on SLV. SLV is an ETF on the stock market, so he's saying there's a lot of hits on it, a lot of attacks. Look at that. Nostra House of Gold is saying, remember, those tunnel... Okay. I'm not going to get into that. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm seeing some questions in chat. Oki Kenobi says, went to an LCS today. That stands for local coin shop. Line out the door. Hardly any silver left. No bars except 100 ounce and 1 kilo. And a few generics. Wow. Is everyone in chat seeing the same thing where you're at? What are you seeing where you're at? Let us know in chat. 1 minute and 30 until the market still's moving. I'm telling you, the paper market and physical market might as well just be 2 different markets at this point, says Silver Bull. Well, guys, I did a video about a month ago. Come here on my channel, click videos latest. Look at this. Silver shortage 2026, why physical prices will explode no matter what paper says. And that's all about the decoupling of the physical market from the paper market. That's what that's about. And we've got 1 minute here, 1 minute warning till the market starts trading. 1 minute till we start, and we got 2,200 people on the live stream. Folks, I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. I'm putting links in chat right now to enter the Mega Ga. Mega Ga stands for giveaway. Mega! Who wants free gold, silver, or copper? Put free in chat right now, and you got to be subscribed. So you might as well subscribe, enter the Mega Ga, and we've got only 35 more subscribers until the next big show. No one's selling near me, says Gut Games. Wow. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I left you on this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 20 seconds away. What's going to happen? Are we going to go up or down? Are you team green or are you team red? Let me know right now. Green is up, red is down. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know right now in chat. And we're going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, wait, I got to switch the chart. Oh, Anita doesn't pick up right away. Hold up. Okay, none of the charts are moving. 1 second. None of the charts are moving. Is this... okay, here we go. We got a chart that's moving. We'll switch back to the Oneida chart. It's the most accurate. But right now, we're on a green candle. And guys, that could be a BGC. Stands for Big Green Candle. And there's something we do on this channel that works 90% of the time. All the time, some scientists say the baby gator call.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Massive lizard. I was doing the gator call and a giant iguana jumped. I thought I was going to lose my hand for a second. For a second, I'm like, wow, I really summoned an alligator. And wow, K Snap in chat, K Snap Shots is saying, my shop that's always has a lot of silver was complaining having too much is now about to run out. Boy, how the tides have turned. Team Red, sorry guys, I love the devil, says FLA. And Spark Stacker, another channel member, says plenty of silver northwest of Chicago at both my shops. Bought at both 8 above spot. What did you get? What did you get as this candle goes higher, guys? It appears the scientists are correct and the baby gator call is working. And we are just 18 subscribers away from the next big show. Some say if you have not seen a big show, you haven't lived. 2,500 people on the stream. Thank you so much. Only 40 more likes to 600. I know we can certainly do that. As silver is rebounding here, sternly. And we're going to keep watching here. Let's look for some other news breaking right now around the world. And there was a report today from Bloomberg that... what was it? $12 billion was being set aside. Well, that was from the White House. Hold up. That was from the White House, and that said something about gold. Hold up. Thank you to Ron for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I will be doing a channel member only live stream at the end of this live stream called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Okay, look at this. Introducing Project Vault. This is big, guys. This is big. Introducing Project Vault, a critical mineral stockpile for American businesses unaffected by market disruptions. So I'm going to watch this later. But ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. Don't forget, in the not too distant past, the United States had a strategic stockpile of silver. And this U.S. Assay Office bar here was minted from that. If you could ever find bars or rounds close to spot, they're great deals. They've got a great story behind them, and they're actually collectible. But this was minted from the U.S. Strategic stockpile of silver. In the 80s, they melted it down and sold it off. And I got a little piece of it here. But this bill authorizes $12 billion to build a critical mineral stockpile. Silver was added in December to the list of critical minerals. So the United States, and I don't have 100% proof of this, but I'm dang certain they're going to start stacking silver again. It only makes sense as it is Groundhog's Day today, so we'll see what happens there. Big green candle. Wow. That's a BGC if I've ever seen one. What do you guys think, channel members? And guys, we are just 6 subscribers away from the next big show, 61,500. Thank you so much. And you got to be subscribed anyway to enter my mega giveaway. 25 ounces of silver, pounds with a P of copper, and some gold. So make sure you enter that. You got to be subscribed. And guys, there's someone in Poland looking for love. So if I've got any single stackers in the chat, I met her in Poland, deep inside the Germanium Mint. She works in there daily, handles a lot of gold, silver, and copper, so it's going to take a lot to impress her. But if I've got any suitors in the chat, let me know. Her name's Viola.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. So put your best pickup line in chat if you want to be one of the suitors for Viola. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it, channel members. You know what to do. If I refresh to 61,500, it's time for the big show. Here we go. 61,500. Thank you so much. It's time for the big
National
show.
Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States.
Four-time.
Competing for the title of America's best aerobic athlete.
Four-time.
Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Four-time.
The four-time Crystal Light champion.
Four-time.
International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver, and we have started the after-hours trading here on the COMEX via the Globex. And Brass Junkie, who's been a member for 66 months, whoa, says she's perfect. And Florida Man saying, okay, Oneida's moving, good. We prefer the Oneida chart here. Look at that, massive gap up. See, that's why I like Oneida. Guys, that was a massive gap up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now we're going to have to fill this sucker. Hopefully we just fill it. Hopefully we just fill it. I would like to just come down, bounce, and go back up so we can fill. All gaps get filled. And look, it's a red candles, green, red, green, red. You see how there's all these candles? No matter if you go up or down, it's all connected. It's got to be connected. The rule is all gaps must be filled. It's not true all the time. Maybe 5% of the time you can get away with it. But if we can, I would like to fill this gap here before we push higher. So we'll see what we could do there with silver. Let's look at gold. Gold, massive gap up as well. Wow. The one thing I can promise you guys this week, there's going to be a lot of choppiness. There's going to be a lot of volatility. Remember when I said on the channel months ago for this run, we were going to have intestinal fortitude? I wasn't joking. It's kind of going to be like where you were like maybe dating in high school for the first time. And then like, you know, the relationship didn't work out, or it did. And like you broke up, you got back together again. You broke up, you got back together again. Just the emotional roller coaster. That's what it's going to feel like here for probably the next week or so. But we'll see what we can do. Let's go back over here. This is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. I don't know what it closed at because they shut it down. They restricted trading. There was still minor trading going on, but they stopped trading. They halted it at $90.50 equivalent. And then look at that. It's been asystole ever since. It has been trading, but with major training wheels on. And this chart that's always worked, never had a problem, has not worked. It started Friday when they suspended, last night when they suspended the evening session. And people told me it's because it's the holiday or this or that. No, they suspended it. And it happened again all day today. So we'll see what happens there. High school, hell, I just got out of one of those and I'm 41. That's funny, Florida man. I love that. I love that. I love that. Why did they suspend it? Because of extreme volatility. That's why. So let's see what's popping over here on X, formerly known as Twitter. And Kristen's saying heavy leverage margin calls, claims of manipulation rock the silver spot prices. Now, guys, remember what we saw here. Not a financial guy, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet who has crabs. But this attack we saw here, this is not normal. This is 100% not natural. Anyone who's telling you that doesn't know what they're talking about. There is no way you have action like this without a single catalyst. And no, it wasn't the Federal Reserve being announced. That was the excuse. What this was a rescue mission from the banks to help get them out of their shorts. No conspiracy here. Literally, from the COMEX themselves. I got this from the COMEX on the 30th. At close to the low, $78.29. JP Morgan Chase covered all their shorts. So you take the 633, you minus the 147 from it, and that's how many short contracts they covered. Not conspiracy, actual fact. That was a big bank rescue mission. You don't have massive moves like that in a normal market without a major catalyst. No major catalyst. And Lewis, thank you for becoming a Crab Cadet. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I'll be seeing you later in the war room. Okay, here. This was 100% JP Morgan Chase dumping their shorts. Yeah, totally, 100%. So then market, Manarishi said, retail investors can't slam prices like this. Over the last 10 years, big banks paid $1.3 billion in fines for spoofing. Yes, that's true. Yesterday, with China closed and a late LME trading, London Metals Exchange, the big boys likely dumped to spook investors out. Yeah, and it's not likely. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 368,561 contracts. Each contract's 5,000 ounces. This is almost the most volume ever in a single day. 1.842 million or billion. 1.842 billion paper ounces traded that day. This is from the COMEX themselves, not conspiracy. And we've had 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5 billion ounce plus days in a row. That's not normal. The normal is 60 to 80,000 contracts, 300 to 400 million. We haven't been there for a while. So complete manipulation. It'll be interesting to see if we have another $1 billion day or not. We'll see what they threw at it. If they threw another billion at it today and the market reacted like it did, it is so incredibly bullish. And thank you so much to the Lentz Family Life for the $2 super chat. You are mega. And a big welcome to Mayo Monkey for joining as a channel member. Appreciate all the channel members. I want to do a special shout out for all the Diamond Claws members on the channel and the stream. Thank you so much for having Diamond Claws. Who's got Diamond Claws? Woo. Okay, we're building here, guys. So this was the market open today. Let's see our max we were at. Let's mark the max. Let's mark the max. We're just gonna make that standard blue like we normally do here. So the all-time high for the day today. The daily high, the intraday high was $82.67. And we're at 81.18 right now. So our next target here is to take out 82.67 and see what we could do here after hours. Yeah, it's way cheaper to pay the fine. So JP Morgan Chase got fined $920 million, but made over $1 billion in 2020. So pure profit on top. Wow. And guys, we just did a big show earlier, but we're only 90 subscribers away from the next big show. If you ain't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And you got to be subscribed anyway to enter my mega giveaway. 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold I'm giving away soon this Saturday. So the link's in chat. You got to be subscribed. Make sure you enter the mega giveaway. And let's go back here and look for some more news. Shanghai spot silver plus 30% plus premium over Western. Shanghai spot gold 12. Sorry, guys. I was taking a sip. President Trump declares the U.S. must lead in crypto or China will do it. Interesting. Retail traders aren't giving up on us. Now, here's what I'm thinking. There's an event at the White House coming up. It's like, I believe it's a crypto summit, but a lot of folks in crypto are gold and silver bugs as well. Whether you want to believe that or not, they actually are. So I'm hoping some people there that are at the summit at the White House can like talk about what's happening with gold and silver, the manipulation. Okay. Whoa. This is what Florida looks like right now, guys. These iguanas fall out of the trees. It's 55 degrees in Key West down here where I'm closer to Cuba than the Walmart. The iguanas literally go into a suspended state of animation. They pass out on the ground, and then once it warms back up, they reanimate like zombies kind of. So this guy, obviously, they found a bunch of iguanas and they covered them in iguanas. They actually have like events where you can bring iguanas in and they'll take them because they're an invasive species. Thank you, Variable, for that. So they wanna collect them all and destroy them. I like the lizards though, and look at this, Jose. Little stackers, pandas survived the Asian market last night. How's the paper silver holding out? Yeah, and Jose makes a great point, guys. Remember, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet, but you haven't lost until you sold, and that's why real silver, instead of that fake paper silver they trade online. 75 degrees here in Las Vegas, says Medic 1541 channel member. So Medic's feeling pretty good over there. But guys, I got some massive giveaways coming for this Mega Ga. Make sure you enter it. Reckless Metals is sending 3 epic crab rounds for the Mega Ga. Ga is short for giveaway. Let me show you what these look like. I know many of you have seen this, but some have not. Look at this. This is the skeleton crab Rolo round. I've got 3 of these I'm picking up from the post office soon. They're Rolos, they're thick. International Stacker, skeleton crab, Skelecrab. This is the form we take when we go battle the big bankers. And I'm going to be giving away 3 of those to you guys. Premium poured silver. So I think that's pretty cool. I've got some other silver coming in that I'm going to be giving away. So we're doing a little stimulus package over here. You know, we got to cheer people up with this big attack from the big bankers. But all I got to say is hold the line. You haven't lost till you sold, and none of the fundamentals have changed. Zero, zilch, zip. All the fundamentals are still intact. This is just something we got to sit through and weather the storm. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Will saying, still holding. Silver guys a week ago, silver guys now. Join us live. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here to the news. And thank you, Daniel Whitley, for the $5 New Zealand. How cold does it have to be before banking lizard starts falling out? I think like in the below the 60s, I think is when it normally happens. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's below 60. Okay. Guys, normally I would stay streaming until the Asian market opens, but I don't even know if it's going to open. It's been flatlined for the last 2 days, so I'll keep going here for a little bit. We'll answer some questions. If you got questions, put them in chat. And then channel members, all channel members only, we will be going to the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. Woo! And thank you so much, Charles Likes the Shiny, for the $2 super chat and for being a channel member. Shanghai prices, metal charts, Shanghai. Okay, let's try it. Metal charts, Shanghai. So currently metal charts, Shanghai, which shows it's closed. And traditionally, this would be opening up at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 2 hours from now, this would be traditionally opening. And then 15 minutes after that, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it should be the full trading session for all of China. But they've been shutting it down. So currently, the last price they had it at was 101.99 here officially at the Shanghai spot. The Shanghai futures 94.92. So interesting times. Thank you for that, Charles Like Shiny. What year was I born, says Variable. I don't give out information like that because I don't want people to like find out and dox me, but I can tell you I'm in my 40s. So you got a decade there to deal with, and we're pushing back. Our next target here with silver is 82.67. That's our goal here. In gold, we're pushing pretty good here on gold. What are we at? 47.31. Our next target's going to be 48 hundo for gold. I mean, maybe I should do an intermediate target. I'll do an intermediate target here at 82. We'll do it right here at 82. And then gold, we'll do an intermediate target here at 47.50. There we go. And gold to silver ratio is just crab walking, 58.11 to 1. You can rob a bank with a G, but you can't rob the whole world with a bank. Woo! Oh, you can rob the whole world with a bank. I agree with you on that one. Well, normally, someone's asking if I could elaborate on the Chinese futures being closed. It's normal for it to be closed right now. It should open 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then at 8:30, all of China will be trading, so that's normal. But what's not normal is Friday night, they shut it down, restricted trading because of the volatility. Sunday night, when they were supposed to open, they didn't. They kept it shut And people are telling me it's because it was Chinese New Year and all that. No, they kept it shut because of the volatility. They opened it up today for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then it hit a circuit breaker, and it's been restricted trading. So technically it was still trading after this, but it was restricted at trading, which is why you see the little bleeps here. So technically this should start again in an hour and 55 minutes at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm not sure if they're going to still have it restricted or not. So we'll find out. And we're pushing higher, guys. We're about to take out our first target here on silver. And this is a pretty big target because this is the high. Oh, I'm sorry. No. 82.67 is the high. So our next target's 82, then 82.67. If we could take out 82.67 here in after hours, that is pretty dang bullish. And Dirty Toker, channel member, thank you for the $2 super chat. Dropping Daisy in chat. Guys, it wasn't long ago when I was at the Great Pyramids of Giza and you told me to get on that camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. Good girl. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
Yeah, Dennis, thank you for the $5 super chat. Australian saying it closed limit down in Shanghai in the evening session per metal charts. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it opens tonight. We'll see what happens. What did you miss? Silver momentarily dropped down to $5 an ounce, and we all bought 1,000 ounces each. That's what you missed. Just kidding. I wish that would happen for a day, but if it dropped, you wouldn't be able to find silver that cheap. They would all have 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, if it was $5, it'd have like $60 premiums on it. Man, for one day, guys, if it could drop to $5 an ounce, what would you sell? What would you sell if you could get it for $5 an ounce of fire sale just for one day? What would you sell? We're about to hit our intermediate target here for gold of 47.50. Then our plan is to push on to 4,800. We'll see what we could do there. Okay, we'll go here. And lower than 20 to 1 is saying a generous farmer. Their target's still 1 to 1 for the gold to silver ratio. Wow. Here's a 2.2 ounce Reckless Metals Devil that they received today. So this is Atoning Phoenix. They're in chat. They are a channel member, and they got this piece from Reckless Metals. It is super sweet, and I could see why it's called the Devil, because it's the forbidden fruit with the serpent. Okay, let's go back here. Did you guys ever think you could have so much fun watching red candles turn green and red again? Did you ever think you'd have so much fun? We have fun in other places as well, like when I was on the Nile River and we got attacked live. It was a live stream by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Okay, it wasn't quite a pirate. It was an industrious Egyptian salesman selling some textiles. You guys told me to buy one. I had to run on live stream down to my room, find some Egyptian pounds. We put them in a plastic bag. You said I was going to miss, but I dropped it overboard. I acquired the textiles. Then I gave them away to you guys with some Egyptian silver. And Stripper Monkey, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Shane. We just made the same move in one day that it took a month between December and January. I know, guys, we're moving $10, $15 plus right now in the silver market, and no one's batting an eye anymore. People are getting used to it as we're about to take out our first intermediate target here. Let's see if we could do it. And someone asks what all the colored lines mean. Well, of course, the bars. Red means selling pressure. It's going lower. Some would say that's for shorting. Green means it's long buying pressure going up. So these are 5-minute candles here. And then these different lines I have are just trend lines I've set. So these orange lines here, this is a previous gap that we filled. So I'm going to move it up because here's our brand new gap here, guys. So that's the brand new gap we got to fill. The purple line is what I use for silver futures to see if we're in backwardation, and it's at 80.96. Wow. Guys, we just took out our first target, and we're in backwardation. This is not a drill. We just took out our first target and we were in backwardation, which means the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. People want their silver and they want it now, so they better call JG Wentworth. And Vegas Stacker gifted an International Stacker membership. Thank you so much for doing that. That went to Craigie Yanks. Craig Yanks, make sure you say thank you to Vegas Stacker, and I'll be seeing you later in the war room. Channel member only live streams here. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that line. Our next target here for silver is 82.67. What's happening in Shanghai? Nothing, because Shanghai is closed. It's normally closed during this time. We just took out the first target in gold. Okay, we just took out our first target in gold here. Our next stop is 4,800 gold. We're getting a little micro run here, guys. Are the bankers going to let it happen? What's going to happen next? Is some server going to overheat? What's going to happen? We'll see here. We're going to find out live together. Smash that like button if you're having fun. We're only 20 likes away from 900. I'm sure we can do that. And guys, if you want to see a big show, we are currently at 61,530 subscribers. Only 70 more until the next big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway, because I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. So I just put a link in chat. You can click there and enter the mega giveaway. But you got to be subscribed to do that. So might as well subscribe and see a big show too. It's a bonus. John in chat saying it should have a roll call for underwater crabs on their silver purchases, especially the amount they're down. Wow. Well, let's get a simple roll call. If you bought silver over the weekend, put bot in chat. If you bought silver over the weekend, put bot in chat. Let's see how many people are stacking. You know your boy picked some stuff up. As we're pushing higher on silver, currently trading at 82.22 on the COMEX via the Globex. Wow, look at all the bots. Wow. Those are the good bots, not the bad bots, right? Those are good bots. Gold's trading at 47.53. Look at all the bots. Wow. Congratulations. You know, everyone was saying at 50, I'm waiting for a pullback, then 60. I'm waiting for a pullback, then 70. And I was literally saying, guys, I can guarantee you a pullback's coming. What I can't guarantee you is where it will happen. It could be like 90 to 80 or 110 to 90. And sure enough, it happened. Question, so is gap up bad because it must be filled? I mean, it's not bad, Brian. Anytime something gaps up or gaps down, it signals that there's a lot of instability. There's a lot of hype in the market. There's a lot of things going on in the market, stuff after hours happening. So if it gaps up, it means there's volatility. So is it bad if it gaps up or gaps down? No, but traditionally all gaps must be filled. About 5% never get filled, but traditionally all gaps must be filled. So we'll see what happens here with the run, but I would not be surprised if later we see it come back down, fill the gap, and then hopefully go for a next leg higher. That would not be a surprise or uncalled for. So we'll see. And we're going to change these because I was changing these the other day to purple as we took them out. So let's get rid of that. Let's change. We'll get these ready for the next run up. And guys, I'm so bullish. Nothing has changed. None of the fundamentals have changed. I'm still hardcore stacking gold and silver. I'm in it for the long term. Wow, and someone said they couldn't buy, no one sold. Wow. Who was that? That was Gut Games said that. Wow, Gut Games. And guys, we are just 59 subscribers away from the next big show. Who wants to see the big show? And this candle is red. We've got 2 minutes left in it, minute 30. There's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, all the time. To get that red candle to turn green, or at least take a chomp out of it, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought
a massive lizard. I almost ended up like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. I thought I might have a little nub for a split second. Mrs. International Stacker would have to oil it. You know, just before I went live prophylactically. So red candles on both silver and gold, but don't be dismayed. But the real question is, will the Shanghai Futures Exchange start trading tonight? That is the real question. Let's go back here. Wow. China sentences former justice minister life in prison. 20 million in bribes. Wow. Silver's on the loose, says Nostra, House of Gold. All leverage has been shaken out, says Weimar Silver Baron. Now the insiders will quietly take it all and let the prices reinflate. Thanks for playing. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Can't say that on stream. I'm trying to find you guys any breaking news. Chinese refiners buy discounted Iranian oil. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the charts here. Yesterday's crab raid was super funny. That guy had no clue. Hundreds of viewers. I guarantee you that. Oh, I know. So, guys, we did a crab raid this morning. It was great. The guy was so happy. We had like 1,300 people in there. But we did a crab raid yesterday, and I goofed up. I didn't realize the guy was dual streaming, so he was live on Whatnot. So he doesn't realize he had like 1,000 people in his YouTube. That's so funny. Baby Godzilla. Whoa. Someone wants it to be called, not the Baby Gator, the Baby Godzilla. On SD Bullion site, there's a long statement about shipping delays. Okay, let's look. Let's go look. Let's go to SD Bullion, but let's also go to ATMEX here. Let's see if there's any update from their CEO. Oh! Okay, so first let's look at ATMEX here. No service disruption, unprecedented, accelerate recovery. Okay. Processing and averaging 8 business days for ATMEX. Okay. I mean, this is true. Buying precious metals is a long-term investment. Traditionally, if you wait, if you're doing it for the short term, traditionally, you'll lose buying physical gold and silver. So it is a long-term investment. Okay. And remember there's nothing really crazy in that. Remember the last one he put out, there's a $20,000 minimum to sell to ATMEX. $500 minimum to order from ATMEX. So that was the big heavy hitting stuff last time. Unless I missed something, there's nothing new breaking in ATMEX. Let's check SD Bullion. So SD Bullion from their CEO, where's it going to be? Where is it going to be? Okay, you'd think if the CEO put out a message, you would put it like bang, like right in the middle. Hello? Blog? Recent posts. Okay, here we go. February 2nd. Okay, talking about the fall. Mid-December's exploded. Shipping stretched to 10 business days. Okay, they had 2.5 more transactions. Probably a lot of people trying to buy the dip. Honestly, this is probably the crustacean nation right here. I'm not sponsored by SD Bullion. I do like them. They have some of the best prices. Spot price is primarily a paper price. Totally agree. Sovereign debt trying to keep up. Yep, totally agree. Expect longer delivery times. Yep. New sovereign mint orders are running roughly 8 to 10 weeks. Wow. 30 days ago it was only 2 to 3 weeks. So if they're buying Canadian maple leaves from a mint, Philharmonics, Krugerrands, Britannias, anything from a sovereign mint, it's running 8 to 12 weeks for delivery. Wow. Wow. And Silver Eagles and allocations are a major concern. Too bad our U.S. Mint can't get their act together. They need us in there, guys. Imagine if the Crustacean Nation was running it. Dude, I would be in the mint and be doing a mega gaw. Okay, we're giving away 10 monster boxes. And you guys, if you like free silver and gold and copper, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver on this channel last year. Some gold and copper. As a matter of fact, I teamed up with Goldbacks and was able to get away 800 1/2 Goldbacks to you guys in my last giveaway. Sorry, I choked. If you won free gold or silver on this channel in 2025, please put winner in big capital letters in chat. And guys, gals, look at that winners. Those winners popping up right now. And no, you can be a winner too. I am soon giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. Not clickbait. See, they're in the title. Not clickbait. All you got to do is subscribe and enter the Mega Gaw. I'll drop the link in chat right now so you can enter. And a big thank you to BCN Rob for the $5 super chat. The premiums are crazy high still. $13 to $18 for credit card. Debit, JMB, and Scottsdale. Any suggestion on lowering them? Yeah, don't use a credit card. The number one thing is do not use a credit card. Use a virtual check that gives you the cheapest price, like a cash price. Don't use credit card. 2, always buy the deals. So if I was going to be shopping right now in SD Bullion, I would click on deals first and see what they had. Constitutional, $1 under spot. I do believe eventually they had premium over spot before in the past. I believe 100% that will return. So now the deals would dictate to me that I want to buy some of those. Let's see what else we got going on here. I also look for other opportunities for like numismatic stuff that I can get cheap. But for me, on SD Bullion, that is what I would be buying right now. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. Let's see what deals AppMex has. I love these Scottsdale stackers so much. But look what I was talking about. When you click them, so it's 184 if you buy 1 to 9, but if you pay with credit card, it goes to 192. So you want to do a check or wire, and you can do a digital check. Okay? That's how you get the cheapest deal there. Buying gold and silver at Costco with a credit card is an awesome deal. Plus, if you're an executive member, you get 2% back. Yeah, Medic 1541 is totally accurate there. For Costco, that's kind of a unique situation because you can get that cash back. Guys, should I do the throat spray? I've been live streaming so much that my voice has like been getting hoarse. So Mrs. IS bought me this. Look, entertainer secret. It's been working. Let me spray. Okay, I think I'm good now. And Viv B in chat saying Andy Scheckman from Miles Franklin a while ago said the previous guy in charge of the U.S. Mint admitted that Janet Yellen told them not to, or to make less American Silver Eagles than usual. I believe it. I believe it. Totally scandalous. Medic 1541. This is dispatch with priority emergency traffic. Medic 1541, please respond. Okay, so we go over here. I'm putting out an emergency call to Medic 1541. We'll see if he picks up. We'll see if he's on air. Okay. I want one, says Bill. Well, you got to enter the Mega God, Bill. The government mint. Get it? Woo. Let's go, says Variable. Hold the line. Channel members, hold the line. Medic says, I don't even want to know what the active ingredient is in that bottle. I know. Mrs. Variable bought into the FOMO, bought some of those stackers last week. Awesome. I'm glad she got them, Variable. Stack them to the sky. Remote viewer saying, after the throat spray, you sound like Bing Crosby. You crooner. Babaloo. Cod liver oil for your throat. Ugh. That does not sound enjoyable. I guess Medic 1541 is refusing priority traffic to the COMEX. Poor Mortimer is having chest pain. Could be a STEMI. Let's go back over here. Thank you, Rue. Okay, we got caught up there. See if there's any brand new news. Look at this. China has been stockpiling critical elements for years. Trump is now stockpiling. You got to be crazy not to stockpile yourself. People still want to convince you to sell your... I mean, that's a good point. So, as people are telling you gold and silver is not good, it's a thing of the past, it's a relic, literally central banks around the world are stacking gold and silver. Governments are literally calling silver a critical mineral and stacking it. Rules for thee, but not for me? I think not. I'm stacking it to the sky. The question is, are you stacking it to the sky? Florida just triggered an iguana massacre. Frozen reptiles everywhere after officials put a bounty on their heads. Whoa, a bounty. Whoa, what's the bounty? How much is it, guys? Can someone find out if there's a bounty? If so, I'll go get some iguanas. Each one could be an American silver eagle. Someone please find out if there is a bounty on iguana in Florida. We will go out. I'll live stream it. The U.S. Mint is legislatively obliged to mint enough. I know they are, but they don't, Viv B, unfortunately. They're supposed to. Is there lore behind the Thor hammer in your stack? This little guy right here? Nope, no lore. I got it from SGT Stacking in a silver trade. He's a YouTuber. He's a channel member, actually. So I got that from him. And I got this from him. I traded some of my old crab rounds. I put out silver a long time ago with MK bars, super limited stuff. So I traded him that for that. So no lore with that, but this. If you guys catch me in person, and how do you do that? You just watch where I'm live streaming from. If I'm in your backyard, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. And if you catch me in the wild, you get you caught the king crab challenge coin. There's only about, that version, there's only 100 of those. Yeah. Okay. 10% state tax. Someone's saying state tax. Oof. Guys, don't forget, poor stackers in the EU and the UK have a 20% VAT tax, value added tax. We are certainly spoiled here in the United States. Did you see this, chat? Check the gold futures chart. Gold futures. Look at the gold futures. I'm at the gold futures. What am I looking for? Unless you're looking at a different... Or gold futures. Gold futures. Sorry. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing what you're trying to tell me. I've got one of those MK rounds. Nice, Ryan. They're worth a lot now. Congratulations. Someone found like 4 or 5 of them in a coin shop and got them at spot price. Wow. Refinery stopped buying those pours. Well, you shouldn't be sending pours to the refineries. You can get premium over spot for those. Oh, did we find out how much the bounty is on those iguanas? I'm about to go hunting them if I can get some cashola, and I'll buy some silver with it. Okay, we'll go back to here. Did you guys see that? KFC just got a commercial on my live stream. Not sponsored. Look at that. It does look delicious, though. Okay, guys. Here's what we're going to do here. Florida does not have a statewide bounty program catching iguanas, although some local pilot programs. Because right now it'd be easy to catch them. Usually they're quick and hard to catch. Right now would be super easy. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to start a 5-minute countdown. Channel members, we will be going to the war room here in 5 minutes. All channel members, prepare for war. Don your armor. We'll be going to the war room in 5 minutes. Drop that war room emoji. For everyone else, we will be live streaming Market Open in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here. I hope you're here with me. It's going to be a fun time. The Iguana Bounty Hunter says Sublime. Guys, if I can get like enough to, if it's like an eagle per iguana, I will go ham. Will you be attending the Long Beach Coin Show February 18th to 20th? No, I will not. Unfortunately, no. But Seam, our channel member, picked up 15 iguanas, 15 American Silver Eagles today. I totally said iguanas. But yeah, I'll be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe now, turn on those notifications so you don't miss it. And remember, I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds, literal pounds of copper, and some gold. All you got to do is subscribe and enter my giveaway. I just dropped the link in chat 4 times. But you can also go to my channel, click videos latest, and it's the second to last video I put out. The Make a Ga. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. Should we bring clothes to the war? Yes! Clothing is not optional in the war room. When will the war room be done with Gut Games? When we're done with it. We're going to go in there and do war things. Sometimes it's 20 minutes. Sometimes it's an hour. We'll see what happens. And Jeffrey says, cold stunned drop off during extreme cold. The FWC accepts voluntarily capture cold stunned iguanas at local. Yeah, but I want money. I want an American Silver Eagle for each one. Channel members, a few of you are going to need to volunteer to carry Viola into the war room, which is just in 3 minutes. Channel members are going to the war room here in 3 minutes. But guys, make sure you subscribe. Tomorrow's going to be a wild live stream in the morning, I'm sure. We're going to be fighting the bankers all night long this evening. We'll see where we can get to. Can't locate anything on the bounty. Sorry. It's okay, Lafferty. You tried. That would have been cool, though. So for channel members, for all channel members, if you've never done this before, you should be automatically taken there within 15 to 30 seconds. But some people it doesn't work on. I think it might be a privacy setting on your YouTube. So wait 15 to 30 seconds. And if it doesn't work, just go to my channel, click membership, bloop, and you'll see it here live. You'll see it here live. See all these member only videos. These are all previous war rooms. So you can go and rewatch older war rooms. But if you're not taken automatically, just navigate to my channel and you should find it. Channel members are going to the war room in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And we're only 7 likes away from 1,100. Can we get that on the end of the stream? That would be amazing. But I think it's going to be pretty choppy tonight. We could have some runs. We could have some smackdowns. The question is, are we going to be able to fill this gap and then push higher overnight? I mean, in an ideal world, that's what I would prefer. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. So we'll see if that happens. Man, and we're only 40 subscribers away from the next big show, 61,600. Yes, keep smashing that like. And we're 1 minute and 27 seconds away from the war room. Again, thank you for everybody who came out tonight. Appreciate y'all. Hope you had a good time. To everyone not coming to the war room, I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Channel members, we start the war room countdown. All channel members prepare for the war room. When you're teleported, it is critical that you hold your breath. All channel members prepare for a briefing in the war room. All channel members prepare for a operational briefing in the war room. How about the Viola room? Silver Pug. Who's ready? 30 seconds till we go to the war room. Thank you everybody for again tuning in. I'll be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning for the market open. The official trading starts. New York will go ham. We'll see what happens in the morning, but we're 20 seconds now. We're 20 seconds now from the war room. Here we go, channel members. Prepare to hold your breath. We're going to the war room in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.